was washing. That's why we need to give this as an idea. Come and give 1 hour. I'm an actor. South Africa is a very nice country. I went there to take a shutdown. Yeah. Hello? No, you tell me 7. I'm in a meeting. What is your problem? I already sent the salary for Alupo. I sent Anita also. Tell the president tomorrow. That's State House.
Emuria kwaliai. Teso. Karamoja. Okay, DJ low. We are making consultations. Okay, DJ, we go. Karamoja, DJ. Straight away introducing Karamoja.
We use it as Emuria Papa Teso. Kalaite akwa never carry the money. Sakoto Naisha Lamikini, Ija, Ambassador, Filda, Brown Lolemu, and what to walk on to my moon.
Let's give my round of applause.
Thank you.
I'm thanking you.
Yalama Noi Group, Yalama Alujo. I am a so can I take it on to the baby? It's all about to make it. I would tell me to sign you no tima to Natale Kakanu or Kenya.
Thank you for bringing that team, which has made us very, very happy. Everybody was happy from the hair to the toes.
It's all about the Olago. I know YouTube. Lakire, why can they go for today? This morning.
We are live in YouTube, and everybody is saying that is what it's supposed to be. Everybody is living a life. So they are saying they will come. So as a technical community, His Highness
that means that opportunity on the 14th of April is very here. I can see here, I will not read the name, but the opportunity Papekiriki, Ebony, I don't hear a case, the Kesida, Idokokino, the Kesida, again, I opposite, even a stake side Yanaki Teso, let's say Yanaki, Papa, I'm on board or job. I know I'm only Tamaxomo. At this time, allow me, as soon as I remember, I live in a Teso. Motivate.
at this time,
I'm
inviting my
Motivate.
at this time,
I'm
inviting my sister to come and share the land.
Prime Minister, the Council, the Speaker, Cabinet Ministers, Deputies, Advisors, the Construction Committee, our visitors, Visitors, you're most welcome, and all the members who are here, the political heads, government representatives, you're most welcome. Eka Kirol, Ella Minister Rose, Minister for Cabinet Affairs, serving under Papemo Cabinet. So, unlike current technology, because of technology issues, we can't project. We wanted you to see a number of things about the Teso culture, but because of technology issues, we're not able to project. But if you like what we are presenting, we can always give it to you. You go and study it, you go and read about it, and you get to know more about Teso culture. You will allow me to sit down so I can present from the shed because I'm using a laptop. So I'll be presenting about, first and foremost, Pagochamaki Manager General Musugul and Iwo. I'll be presenting about Teso people, Teso Cultural Union, and opportunities for synergies on trade and investment, also the economic development and transformation of African people. So who are the Teso people? Teso means we have seen, and we have not just seen, but we saw the promised land. And we left, we migrated from Ethiopia just to look for the promised land. And this is the promised land. This is the promised land. So it is a legendary section of the African people, people of the Solomonic dynasty, the historical Abyssinia Empire, which is now the present-day Ethiopia and Eritrea. I remember one of the visitors was asking me yesterday, are you from Ethiopia? I said, those are my ancestors. That's where we came from. So we had to come to Uganda to blend the Ugandans as well. So you'll find that the monarchy covered the southern Egypt, Sudan, Yemen, Western Saudi Arabia, and the movement began from there. I must remind you that all the Teso people and all the people in the world are descendants of Noah. Noah had three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Ham gave birth to Cush, that is the present Ethiopia, Midian, Egypt, Perth, Libya, and then Canaan, Israeli Canaanites. Allow me, because of time, let me not read through all this, but maybe I can share it with you. So the pastors within Ateke people. While did you know that it is belong to the Kashite group of people called the Ateke? Ateke is the largest cluster of Itunga, comprised of 6 groups. That's the Dongiro, Nyangatom of Ethiopia, the Turkana of Kenya, the Tokosa of Southern Sudan, the Jie in Uganda, the Karamujo, and the Iteso of Uganda. Actually, Iteso are Uganda and Kenya. Iteso are they were the youngest generation who had the energy to continue moving, looking for greener pastures for their cattle and where to cultivate. Emuria. So Iteso have 7 clans. Of course, so many other clans have come out of the 7. But the 7 main clans include the Kariwok, that are hardened warriors and fighters. The word Ikaruo refers to people who would make sounds of victory after winning a battle. So these people would always go for wars, and also they were the leaders of the Iteso. Then we have the Irara. Personally, I come from Irara Kaloka clan. These were the gatherers, Ikararak. The gatherers in Iteso means Ikararak. Of wild fruits and animals, hunting to feed Iteso. Their women were great in fishing, found joy in telling stories about fruit gathering and hunting, and also about our culture. That's why I am telling the story of Iteso. It is in the blood. Ikatekok, mediators. Mediators mainly means in Teso, IT cooking, I pour. I would like to ask one of the visitors to say it in Teso, IT cooking, or I pour. IT cooking, thank you. You're learning very well. And then you live here, you'll be knowing most of the work. The mediators, their work was mainly to resolve conflicts between people, families, and clans over land, waters, pastures, and administration. They ensured that the Teso people had discipline and they were conforming to our cultural norms. And then we had Ikomoro. They were people well known for, if you annoy them, they will tell, if they told you a bad word, it means that it would happen. From Ikaruwok clan, he is also our prime minister. Then we have Papa Papras Imodot Edimu. He was our first Emorimor. Emorimor is the king, is Emorimor Emeritus. Then we have Papa Emasu Ogwela Atekusha clan. He's also here. He's a man of great wisdom. Then we have Papa Aloch William Akol. Then we had Papa Otuko John and Papa Ingenyo Nelson. People, let's clap hands for these people who have made it possible for us to be here today. Thank you. So Papa Teso was elected by the delegates, and our Papa Teso, His Royal Highness Papa Paul Sande Emolot Etomeileng, Papa Teso III. His brief profile, he's 62 years of age. I know Papa doesn't shy away with his age. Born of Tororo, Otagiro. Clan is Ikurokalu Kedos. And then our wife, our Toto, our queen, Akaleite, Juliet, among Emolot. That is our Toto, our queen of Teso. Previous Emorimor Papa Teso, the previous kings of Teso, we had Papa Papyrus Imodot Edimu, Emorimor Emeritus. Then we had the late Papa Osuban Augustine Lemukol II. Opportunities for synergies on trade and investment for socioeconomic development of Ateker, Teso. We have health. Let me start with herbal products. I think you have seen a sample there. Please make sure that you buy and test. You won't regret. We have the herbal industry moving on very well. We have MK products. We have Covidex. By the way, did you know that COVID did not disturb us in Uganda because of Covidex? So we didn't really have high rates of death because of Covidex. And Covidex is actually an initiative that came from one of the sons of the soil, Dr. Ogwang. Very brilliant people here in Teso. Then also MK Products is by one of our sons, Dr. Sire. Very good products, treat so many diseases. And you can also have the juice. There is also 84 men, for the men who want. Let me not continue from there. To keep the family stronger. Thank you very much, MC. And then there's also 84 women. Eusuk Plus. Eusuk Plus is very good. You should test it. I hope you have tested it already. Under health, we are also planning as a kingdom to construct a state-of-the-art royal hospital with health insurance schemes. And we need partners to come in to partner with us to see how we can make this come into fruition. And then we have education. We are looking forward to students exchange programs, royal academies and universities, Teso Education Fund or scholarships,
and then vocational training. We can do exchange programs. You can bring your people here, they learn. Like now they can come and learn how Dr. Guan came up with COVID-Dex, and then you can also take us there, we learn more. But also most importantly, I must say that you are also welcome to invest here at home and stay here. We have enough land and very fertile land for that matter. And then innovation, we are looking forward to incubation centers, and then machinery and equipment. By the way, we have one of our sons of the soil who has come up with tricycles, machinery. You know, I talked to him personally, and he was like, you know, I get inspirations from God. I pray, and then God reveals to me, and I come up with this equipment. I know I am not educated, but I can assure you, his equipments have been awarded the best awards. And then under industry, we are looking at leather tanning, cane cultivation and processing. One of your members yesterday, I think it was Chief Robinson. He's interested in cane cultivation and processing. Chief Robinson, please make sure that you don't delay. This is the opportune time. There is no better time to do this other than this now. Then beef packaging. As you may be aware that Teso, we used to have the biggest beef packaging beef factory around, packaging meat and exporting it to the outside world. This is one of the ventures that we are looking into as a kingdom, that we can partner with you and make sure that we have the best meat. I'm sure you've tasted our meat here. Very organic, very good, very tasty. Even as we're in Kampala, you can imagine if I want to eat meat, I have to transport meat from Teso to take it to Kampala because it's very good and very delicious. And then we skilled labor export and exchange. Then under tourism, we are looking at tourist sites. We have a number of tourist sites in Teso. I'm sure you saw some of them yesterday. We also have the Ngero rock paintings. We have the Asapan cultural sites. By the way, for you to become a king, you must be initiated. You have to go through a series of trainings in Asapan. It's because technology let us down. You would have seen our Papa Emuria being initiated, being trained to be a king. Dr. Kalia was trained to be a queen, and that's why they are able to carry us and take care of us like this. Then we also have Lake Bisina bird watching. There's a special bird species in Lake Bisina. Let me not tell you the name, so that at least you come and you'll be looking forward to see that bird in Lake Bisina. You should come and have a look at that bird. It's only found in Lake Bisina. So if you don't visit Lake Bisina, then you won't see this bird in your entire lifetime. Then under agriculture, honey markets. By the way, we grow organic honey. Very, very, very good honey that we can export, we can process, and with your support, this will be taken to another level. Then value addition for cereals and fruits. I'm sure you've tasted some of our fruits here. We have the best fruits. I hope you've tasted mangoes. Have you tasted the mangoes from here? Very, very nice mangoes. Not sour, very sweet, very delicious, very tasty. And we are looking at how we can add value to these fruits and cereals. And then under environmental, we are looking at afforestation, and then preservation of indigenous species. Tamarind, tamarind treats so many health conditions. Shea butter, shea nuts. By the way, if you want to find shea nuts or shea butter, you can find it here in Teso. Then under banking, we are looking forward to Ateker Development Bank, Ateker Circles. I will ask my colleague, Honorable Ateba, to come and tell us something about the cooperative that we are having on ground now. And then hospitality and accommodation. We are looking at state-of-the-art hospitality facilities, eco-villages, and eco-cities. So that's the master plan that we are having. We are still making it bigger and better. And with your support, with our friendship, with our partnership together, I'm sure most of these things will come to fruition. And also, I'm sure you'll love to do business with us because we are very, very good people. By the way, in Uganda, Everyone, when you go for unemployment and you start saying, you, for example, in banking, in sales or whatever, cashiers, you say that you are needed, so they will take you automatically because they know that they are the most honest people in the country. Ayala Noi, for your attention. Come and we partner together and let's develop Atecare together. Thank you. Emuria Koliae. May I welcome Honorable Ateba to tell us something about the cooperative.
Yalama Teso. Emuria Koliae. Teso. On protocol. Let me run very fast. Ikakiro Atebata Grace. Arayengo Epiri, Deputy Education, Career Guidance and Sports. Konyeno Narangane is for the Teso Cooperative Society. The society was formed way back in 2016 by the Alumni Association of Teso Education Students Association. It was formed way back in Kampala and it has been operational for a long time. Key among which, I think, let me just read something briefly for the last 3 started in 2016 as a WhatsApp group of the Alumni Association of TESIDA. In 2017, it was formed and registered. We have a bank account in DFCU. Due to disruptions of COVID-19, we've not been able to carry on so many of our efforts and work as per the formation of the group and the circle. We argue that many people can join it. So many of you are members, including Papa, Emormor, and many other people here. So please, we request that you join us and we move Teso forward. It is a lipting osibo yang asa pesurudo somero. Tiko na mangara commissioner am papakayang atongo somero. Yang arata pesurke di sapada. Elipita esikere, elipata. Aka elipinge singin. Eja iso idio bodi kosa eja ikine Prime Minister. Actually, our t-shirt. Papa Prime Minister. This club is offering you a t-shirt. Hello, Araile auction t-shirt. Mamenga Jenny, what should we start with? You can look at our Teso Kere Investment Club. Arayanga treasurer ne club alo. And I think I'm an accountant by profession, chartered SCCA. I think the money is kept very well. It's not misused. This t-shirt is for auction. I start with 100,000. So any other offers from our visitors and anywhere, this is what we presented for auction. We request that we can put it in the basket. Thank you very much. Any other offers? The basket will move around briefly. Thank you.
We are actually auctioning the t-shirt.
The t-shirt is out for auctioning, 100,000.
The t-shirt is out for auctioning. So the cooperative team has told us the t-shirt is out.
Okay, anwa kolongo ejai kitongo sidakika ni ari agolo kini asomisho yetengeni.
Okay. The t-shirt is here. You have brought a very big basket. I know God has talked to you and you have a lot of hope that something good is going to happen. Amen. Now, we are commencing. There is 500 there. First pick that one. We have started. that is sorority team. Sorority team does not joke.
Utasene egwela na na akoto ngai lipinwa ijanwa mamai.
Eba pa isilo ale mutakan.
Okapa inosi. Abunere. Aisi na piki ni bero nao misho. Idakandis. Abongo retoni. Anapetanu apoloko. The Karamoja cultural team should be preparing to make a short presentation of 2 minutes. Then we can go back to the rest of the programming.
Sorority City NRM
after this business.
Sorority City NRM cadres. Did I hear 500 or 200? You said 500. Oh, okay. Sorority cadres 1,000. Is that 1,500? Yes, 1,000.
Karamoja cultural performance. Okapainos. Dakikana. Yare iwuni. Abongo retona na peta. Ache. Deone kusidakika edope atutubet. Aritonga kolong. Yalama.
Ekota geon ministers. Luiteso Cultural Union. Naigwe ikinoni agea utagole t-shirt. Agea utanin.
Kadong t-shirt le jata rekia
da t-shirt adolu.
Jata rekia da
diaspora. Tengi tejo no nyonyura ko jagole t-shirt ngoni.
Minister for Foreign Affairs, I always trust you. Know today is your day. You are the, you know.
The ambassador is looking at us very closely. Ambassador by the way wants to say something.
Yes.
Ambassador is very steady. Etengo toto the minister etengo a judge is a judge. Toto judge kotsa palinje t-shirt lo. Oyange t-shirt jai toto judge. Puberio nelimu ni toto.
Bana balora jagola t-shirt.
Puberio nelimu ni ber.
Yalama.
Security, etengo security is preparing. Papa Minister for General Duties, Yalama Anyon.
Yalama noi. Rainesi atupito ne kirigi. Soma somusine nu pokere. Lokai buse si hando chole. Keki koni papa kede ikone soma kakan. Ijo papa nerango. Yes. Yalama noi. Okay. Ararai nuagwala na rebu sorosi etimo norosi konye ejoko na isha alambiki na somo etunga nguni loshoni anyarauni nwa honorable maji yeni simara somo anui janu mama ikusukunyikila chuti laje chuti je ate manga belaide nyeke ange pe angena pika kine pini ne waen kota gange business kese wanga singina agangata anu angoni nye jaongo nu akonye dakika ni are uni abongo retona enapeta no epolo kuna paran Yalama noi.
Pape piri. Ade jasa kirongono. Bala toto be t-shirt lukumna kwa tare. Lukumna 200,000 for the t-shirt. Toto. Na ipolo kite kisila.
Yalama. Lapa kisito takan. Ada unosu ngoni yalama. Nete yesida mpungu. Kwa nyara eja eneko taya takini. Era kwa nesa ya takini. Akani na toto. Yalama noi. Karamoja karicho performance. Yalama noi.
Totate bat cooperatives hand over the t-shirt to the
Teso. Ikoni ya jaki ni kesa nwe namba. Mere kwen. Atipatipe. DJ. Itemoku were jenua mama ya nuija. Opotu. Yala manui.
Car number is 0772 350 533. We have an operational account in DFCU Bank.
Yala manui.
For more details, we shall avail you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Dangu pero sa dolo kinongo. Apero ngai sukunyiki nesi neja hii. Honorable Tebat. Kede group woni kere no Teso Cooperative. Kotongo idareto ni nua mama ya nuija. Baba kisibere itunga nuija kisonda wa misho kera kanini. Akotongo aisha alamikini inacho Honorable Demun anwai todikino na dis. Nui kamanara okatekere. Ebo ni erasino papa nui martosi esoma na tekero joko. Ogeta tiakati yaki kirorai atudebe na tekerin. Keda ija iki na somisinei. Ebe yesika ruoko esa kusomo ayuarita tekere. Yesi komolo akusomo alogani ngune chudete ngune. Yesi yala mano
ikaruo
yesi esa kusomo adaru nunguninu itijane toni. Yesi okay yala mano ageone coach.
Aji willy. Eko di koda ginya tekere ko Emuria. Alia tekere yoko Emuria. Iwani hipe, na iwani hipe. Iwani hipe, na iwani hipe. Eko di koda ginya tekere ko Emuria. Alia tekere yoko Emuria. Iwani hipe, na iwani hipe. Iwani hipe, na iwani hipe. Ejiye tole munyo, edinge tole munyo. Yemani tole mutunyo. Iwani hipe. Ejiye tole munyo, edinge tole munyo. Yemani tole mutunyo. Iwani hipe. Akainye dinget, akainye diye, akainye kingobelo, orainye pe. Akainye dinget, akainye diye, akainye kingobelo, orainye pe. Oh minini wane maken, kenande wane maken, mukete wane maken, bunyage wane maken, lakarobe wane maken. Alo nyanga tompa katurukan ni wani ngipe. Alo turukan ni paka karamoja i wani ngipe. Alo karamoja paka tari Teso i wani ngipe. Alo Teso paka tari Kumawa i wani ngipe. Alo karamoja paka tari Najiye i wani ngipe. Alo Najiye paka tari Toposa i wani ngipe. I wani ngipe. Iwani ngipe, iwani ngipe, iwani ngipe. Ejiye tole munyo, edinge tole munyo. Yemani tole mutunyo. Iwani ngipe. Ejiye tole munyo, edinge tole munyo. Yemani tole mutunyo. Iwani ngipe. Akainye dinget, akainye diye, akainye kingobelo, orainye pe. Akainye dinget, akainye diye, akainye kingobelo, orainye pe. Oh minini wane maken, kenadi wane maken, mukete wane maken, bunyage wane maken, lakarobe wane maken. Nyanga tome ngipe, ituruka na ngipe, imasai da ngipe, ikare mojong ngipe, idiye dang ngipe, itaposa ngipe, itedo dang ngipe, iku mama dang ngipe, iwane ngipe, na I warning you pay. You warning you pay. I warning you pay. Eji etole munyo. Edinga etole munyo. Yemane etole mutunyo. You warning you pay. Eji etole munyo. Edinga etole munyo. Yemane etole mutunyo. You warning you pay. Akainje dinget. Akainje jiye. Akainje kingobelo. Orainje pay. Akainje dinget. Akainje jiye. Akainje kingobelo. Orainje.
Yalama Bapakisi. Nua ija nua mama.
Yalama.
That song says all the Atekere people are one. Ikaramoja, Iturukana, Toposa, Teso, Ijiye, Dodosa, Kere.
De Donyiro.
We are
Idope.
one. No,
Iku
mama nga perada uni kere. Yalama nui. Bapakisi sakan. They are not seeing any benefit in the conflict. All of us lose if we choose to conflict. But if we know that we are one, all of us benefit. Ya takiskisakan. Yala manui. Anu angun. Akotongo. Ona chamanari. Beka pejari. Kere ni kadoke na kere kapelele bari togu. Alotobero no anapeta nui dikoko nuo kiding no apara tiana anu angun akoto ngai lipi papa prime minister Okapakin ai jawoni arara inato bu office na yo arodol kabanati resident city commissioner arara idolunditi achama kisi are mamu emameinesi akotongo ai lepi papa kijao Eda unesa ija iki ninu kiene supaka. Kijao, ambassador, dokita, Samson, Esudu, abunere, aija iki ni, adis, kayata kishanin, papa, ekirigi.
Mama nga met bale jai RCC ne la pek jobo ni jai obi abojo obi ay na sa ay ro radio joalo ne ka RCC lo do fiko ya la bado okoka Samson Esudu ya ber jo lailo Actually, he's the son of my brother. The other day he brought the two visitors from this group. We're very glad to meet them.
Papa? Papa ngai lipi, dokter, bogin dari mana? Oka kolongo beba ngera kolong. Ebala adumongo apuko kina ne jai papa la suban. Bi woro do were kirigi papa mormor. Yala manui. Kirigi.
Yala manui. On that note, Your Royal Highness, we kindly ask you to speak to your people.
ata kere Emuria koliai. Emuria koliai. Teso.
Duo duk.
Duo duk.
Teso.
Ikumama.
Duo duk.
Ajeniongo kanuka pake. Toltolu ne program de ko poni ke che. Onye ko chama kisongo ayangara pakena. Akidia ono ni kere ka chut ipejok. Ngare ne kiti loka kubuses. Onachok John Seganda le polokiti atukona ka idoka kwa pekere akotongola ngayara pakina angakino sa tukotona oponosho kalobe abunu ko ina to ngayna kini nyanga kiro koshal agolo gnu nyena atukoto angakino si kanwa sa geona down speeches lu chengulu kakena manama kaneji tetergo ni go shale agolokyo e chaide ngupengon anuga ngono danga kinyaka kinyo MC toloto kwenye program atipa tipe ari pejo ketenge tetere shetunga domni luka koki buna rozgo puputi do figo kana bala bageo zaki pupunyena etenge kan ko ngone yala man no Emuria koliai
ai choreta hapa pangoni mambo bangalosi ai tetemekesi anepa nini akota nyakaki ne apedero senejai pape kirigi anwa inyaraoni ambassador Dr. Samson Yesudu ai koparane ni yala man
Emuria koliai yalama ko kaw sudubia bon nyara dojo la polo ko ni dawja ner le ngare dikite eskere
Emuria koliai pape mor Kobusi. Ateker Kobusi. Lokaibu says, Your Royal Majesty, Queen Sensia, Your Royal Highnesses, Chiefs, political leaders, and different dignitaries at large. Kiriata kere na Teso. Yoga kere. Yoga jautu ne. Mata dadang. Mata teker dadang. Oyaka dichai. The team from Kenya. Karibuni nyumbani. Asante kukuja pande hii. Your Royal Highness from Your Royal Majesty from Kenya. You're welcome. Karibuni. So ateker rai alama na ipolonoi aja utu wakoni. Jailo loni ne tomado ketait na ikiara idoda orai loka asubani ngare nikitoni. So ajautu wakoni mamera kangas ajautu wakone rai na toma inapetano ka loka subani nweja asikiere elipetelo pax bani ngare kitioni otoma inapeta ke so ibuto ngo ageono karulo ilukuminiare kada itomonare gwenga nyoane alosta kwa pungini na iworota ibe South America so adolongo ngina bua sesene no ajasi otomo jautene so otoma dokita itangin ubwenga jaunu ngina asesene ponele jar kape chia toma oni imina ona omomboni be achepa kiti itungalo akwanga ke jasi ngina konya asiti do bonbe ajai bongore so aja uno ngina ikarungunu kere toma dokita anwa shoman kada aswa misho ache ubuaita poete ngin nate marbon be mam eja utenela lailo mamejeno re esoma ute daracha oge unido akirot otoma atukota ngin na iworota ibaido age uneta iruchu e daracha ne da kwani jari ne so na kotorenge sa sesen aso mishoiti na mamera ya kiroto na ate mariboni be e patana over 400 years in our history our people were taken from Africa across the world, which I do appreciate. On the other side, the term globalization. We were globalized to the level bonbe ejai riokok akwapo kere. So when they talk about globalization, it is started with Africans, which we look at as slavery. But on a positive side, it is globalizing us so that now we are creating a network like a cobweb. So once we come together, nobody will be against us. So, akodonga jaiki na itapoet erokonge jauna la polone timu. Ijeno ni keragwere mere ajanit. Jeno na ajanit. Ajanit iworota ajanit. Adoketa itibe era ajanit. Akaulo na anya tukono kini ne pepe mere. Konyare era anya dopadope iworota iba anya it mere. Dokwa nare tukono sanya angun. Mere ipedorta pia unetogo. So dokwa ne pia utetogo mero la unetogo iboy kini jo so that marbon bi akodonga perone eda mere. So dokwa nare ra idio penoto ma anya it. Pedora ipie. So inye tuko kitanya itina anyano. Nye tuko kitanyano. Au si mere. Dokwa notoma oja utene woko. Ikarulu atuborosi ngunuki ere. Amama unone inono. Otomo inono sinei. Ate kerina chieke ere jaskari inono sinei. Konyo na mama une inono. Isalti doni tia katia kabala nyo. Anya numame tuko ita ine pepe. Dokwa na tia katia ka okongin. Mama oni pedorta ikonai ay tale togo. Nini nya iteje owaike bon. Dokwa na reji asanya otoma adokita itangin. Mame pedorta pia une togo so ta italaun. So adokita itingin nesi balaribone be atuko kinosiber. Apia ute togo. So I was just giving a brief concept of the broom. So once the broom has different points separate, it is not called a broom. But once the broom, the points come together, that's when it is tied up with a thread, and we call that one culture. That brings the broom together, and it will be very strong to sweep to clean the house. So adoketa itangin areja anwe jasi. Ay morkikini ne pepe au punu na itunga alu o South America o South America o South Boisia ache no alose ngai todiari kesi briefly Erai ano ni beratu kokina ngaje nulugoni bi anyo ika ngaibe jai ne jai nyobe soma yi nyobe pero raswam tetere do ni igeuni da swam kada tekoro atuko kinai ne pepe kapenyo Africans nuit etojo kitonga kiroto ngina jele menga tei borongun kada ne relo pe iboralu MK engo bi borolu. They can also reach any part of this world because of the organic content in those products. They can reach any part of the world. So, aso mishongun nesepe dorta ikonai angare nikinoni. So, akoto kwa nanga yangare renguna. Briefly, I told yana reti mulo ipejoko. Ikiarte kesa kanbon mama akoto bere kesa limu ni kirori. Otoma o country sulu epon totori. So akotonga geo no kedi balana non be Germany mere. So for those ones who come from Germany, please can you come and raise up your hand? I don't want you to stand up. Raise up your hand for recognition. Kenya, please raise up your hand for recognition. London, please raise up your hand for recognition. Jamaica, please raise up your hand for recognition. Guyana, please raise up your hand for recognition. We have South Africa, Your Royal Majesty. Please raise up your hand for recognition. We have Canada. Please raise up your hand for recognition. So, others wanted to join us. The plane was very small to bring everybody that wanted to come here. So, that representation is so significant that what they are learning today, from the time we landed up to the time we are heading back, is something that creates a bridge between us and the Caribbean and the rest of the world, which is going to impact us strategically. Aido itosomai emotokale worota ibe cultural approach for development. So behind culture, there is economic and social aspect. Ne akoto do kwanango adoketa apa tomosawalo anyaraun le polo ikit aido adoketa ita na akwa pokere na imormorit ikabakoni la akwa pokere. Papa, Your Royal Highness, Uganda, Emuria koliai ateke rekobusi. So anyaron kwa nango papa obu omaikoni nue tupitono yalama noi papa mormor.
Emuria koliai ateke rekobusi papa mormor kobusi bayete 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 musilikazi bayete Queen Shanud papa mormor engarete sot ikokenore eno serer ekomoloit totoka akatekoko Papa Prime Minister Mome Jenny Jongo chut adite upaka na goyango ngarenikon mamanga right one ni tetet Justice Oguli Jenny Jonge Jok so mamanga rai a stranger namakus elepitengesu itete ngobali kokenore mere twani la surupi araingyo ikokenore ara edisho mojo warauni je president mamji depari papakon ara itotokon ibongori jore irai jikoko abuti ngone bala ikoku yenore mere bala itwani a stranger elipingesu idi autuso bala idwelore itongali teteslu eraskesi itongalu e pontos anedlo kanoi almost 3 days to come here. So I would like to observe full protocols as observed in our structures. Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, Princesses, Chiefs, all protocols observed. May I take this opportunity to introduce you in your different capacities. I would rather give you the microphone so that you say a word. Just introduce yourself. Bayete! Bayete!
Bayete. I am Hilary Brown from CARICOM, but I have been honored by Ateker Teso as Queen Ajanota Chom II. I want to say thank you so much to His Royal Highness, Papa Paul Sande, Emolot, Emuria III, and Toto, and to all the people of Teso and of Uganda for this very warm welcome and homecoming. I can't express how wonderful it is to feel the sun of Africa on our skins, on our heads, and to feel the soil beneath our feet. It is truly an honor and a wonderful homecoming, and I thank you all very much from the bottom of our hearts. Emuria Koliai, Ateker Kobusi, Bayete.
Bayete. So I am John Campbell, originally from Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica. I was also honored by Ateker as Papa Achom. I am certainly honored to be here and also to feel the sun of this land. And as I said earlier, the moment I set foot on the land, there was a rush of good spirit. And as I stand here, I am still feeling the surge of good spirit. And I thank you all for that. Bayete.
Baete. Baete. Mutaki Mutabatsindi Musinandebe. My name is Chief Mutaki Shandukani Mutaki from Midland, Soweto, Johannesburg, Gauteng. I am the right hand of Her Majesty Queen Mzilikazi. Baete.
Bayete. All protocols observed. I am Kimberly Lanier from Houston, Texas, and I also serve with the city of Atlanta, Georgia in the United States. I have been honored with the name Queen Yehuda Wenji.
Good afternoon, Bayete. My name is Jenny Adamsets, and I've also been honored with the name Princess Gamachana. Thank you.
Bayete. I am Yvetera MS from Guyana, South America. I have been honored with the name Queen Mother Akisa. I am so honored to be here. I don't feel that I'm a stranger, because when I look around here, everywhere I look, everybody I see looks like me. Also, when I look at the weather, the sun is one sun, and in South America, one sun. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, His Grace. Thank you very much, Uganda. And thanks to everybody here who has been so warm and welcome all of us. Thank you very much.
Bayete. I am Tandy Seaforth from Guyana, South America, and I'm here accompanying my mother, who is Queen Mother Cooperative.
Bayete! Thank you for welcoming us. I am Dion Haynes. I'm here with my wife, Princess Africa, and her mother, the Queen Mother, who will be honored soon. I'd like to extend congratulations to you, Your Highness. Thank you for welcoming us. Thank you for bringing us into this familiar space, a place where we feel at home again, where we can breathe and share the same air, feel the same sun, and commune and get back to who we are as a global community, a global culture. Africa is the birth of life, and it is the thing that keeps the world going, and we the people are Africa, and we are thankful when we are able to return here to share, fellowship, commune, and build, rebuild, and renew bonds that we can be able to forge growth and civilization as we move forward. Thank you.
Bayete. Bayete. I'm known as Princess Africa. I feel very honored to be here today. I would like to give special thanks to our hosts. I feel privileged to be invited here amongst all of you, all your highnesses, everyone here, your majesty, our fellow African brothers and sisters from Uganda. We're very grateful that you opened up and made us feel so comfortable. We felt very pleased to see the work that's being done by this organization. We're very proud to see what Attica is doing, being directly involved with their communities for growth and continued development. It's something that we work very strongly from the Africa where we're from, and it's something that we applaud. So I'd like to give everyone here a round of applause for all the work and the support. usually have many words, but it was just an introduction. So thank you once again. Now to my mother.
Jambo everyone. Baete. My name is Violet Jean-Baptiste Smith, and I live in two worlds. I live in Guyana, and I also live in Canada. I am very honored and very pleased to be here. I often tell stories, and some people refer to me as a griot. And I want to say just a little tiny story. When my family and I first started traveling to Africa, one of the first places that we visited was in Senegal. And we visited the so-called slave castles. And in the slave castle, there was a door that said the door of no return. Our presence here speaks to that lie. We have returned. We are relinking. We have to build again those bonds that were broken, and our enemies believe that it would have been everlasting. Our ancestors had other plans, and today it's one of the manifestations of that. We are once more gathering. And as I have often said in our programs when I work with our young people in Guyana, we are an African people. Nothing is too difficult for us. We have to be examples to the world. Tuta Shinda. We will win. Thank you.
Bayete, Similani, I'm from the Mijikenda people of the coast region. I'm His Royal Majesty Vincent Mwachiro of the Mijikenda. And I thank the Ugandans for receiving us in Uganda. We received them in Kenya, Mombasa. Some of the royals traveled back. They didn't come here. But in Mombasa there were so many. Queens and royals were so many, but some of them traveled back. But the IDO is a nice group because we have to unite the African people together with the IDO. And I believe the moment we unite as Africans, I think the AOU will return back for the president to come together also to bring unity among the African communities. So they will join. I believe when we come together, all the president will also come to us to be with us when we have a meeting like this. So I'm grateful for the Ugandans for receiving us. Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here. I used to come to Uganda many times. I even have a daughter in Kampala called Concepta. She finished university. She's now working in Kampala because I used to come to Kampala so many times. And I got yeah. Thank you so much.
Baete. A little louder. Baete. I am overwhelmed as usual. I'm extremely happy to be here today. It was a very moving experience for me last August when King Uganda, when Majesty Sunday, Papa Sunday came, when Queen Cynthia, please forgive me, the other name came in, all the royals that were there. It was indeed very touching for me because I never thought that the moment would have arrived when I will see all the royals on the soil of Guyana. We were always taught, we were always made to believe that the only royals that there were the King and Queen of England and those various European countries. So when our royals arrived, it was something that was really, really astounding for us in that part of the world. And if that wasn't enough, I was given the honor of being a Queen Mother. And I am so grateful. And as I always say, I hope that I will wear that title with great honor and pride and do you justice. Coming here has meant so much. But just when I thought that everything was just wonderful, yet I got the greatest surprise of my life yesterday. When King Uganda came and said, if we have time, I will take you to the source of the Nile. I could not believe that that was possible. Because we started many years ago the African Holocaust of Taukuti in Los Angeles. As a matter of fact, to date, it would be approximately, 31 years ago. And it was amazing because a lot of our scholars, such as Dr. John Henry Clark, Professor Jeffries, Honorable Dr. Ranoko Rashidi, and Dr. Yosef Ben Yakanan. These scholars always taught of Nile Valley civilization. And it is something that they've always taught us about. So can you imagine how I felt being able to actually put my feet in the Nile River? It's like a fairy tale come through. And once again, I want to say thank you, Ido. Thank you, Uganda. And thank you, Highnesses. Thank you, Papa. And I am extremely overwhelmed, and I thank you. Baete.
Baete. Baete. I don't know where to begin, but I want to thank the royalty for coming to Guyana, and that's why I'm here today, making the way, opening the place, I was so happy that when I touched on the soil of Africa, I took off my shoes and I stood on the grounds. Thank you. My name is Rosalind Stewart, and I'm a cousin of Mother Atia.
Baete! Come on, we got to put some honey in the voice. It's organic. Baete! Oh, we got to say it 3 times. Baete! I want to tell you a little story. It is not easy to bury a parent. Just 1 week before my arrival here, I buried my father. I was really hoping to go back to give him the good news. But I wish to assure everyone here today that I am renewed in my efforts to make sure that I spread the good word among my siblings, my families, and my fellow countrymen and women about what Africa is all about. While I'm sad, I'm extremely happy to be in the land of Uganda. I had the distinct privilege of being here 1 week before everybody else came. And I wanted to see really what was the village life. So I would like to take this opportunity to profoundly express my thanks to my fellow Chief Samson to afford me the opportunity of visiting his village and to be able to experience a clan's meeting. It was indeed an excellent opportunity for me for the first time to experience such a meeting. And for that, I'll be forever grateful to Chief Samson. All protocols observed, I wish to assure my Ugandan countrymen and women that I am now fortified in my effort to ensure that I do everything within my powers to move the process of the collaboration of the economic development between Uganda, Africa on a whole, and the diaspora. Let me just give you a brief background of myself. I have had 14 years of experience in a premier sugar company in Guyana. So my interest starts there, and that's just a seed that will be sown for much, much greater things to come. I pray God that He continue to unite us and we ever remember that we are from this soil, the cradle of civilization. Baete, Baete, Baete.
Baete. Once more, Baete. My name is Muhammad Udenga Tufal, and I'm from Guyana, like the rest of my colleagues. I am so happy, ecstatic. I feel so good that I'm here today. Like was said by my fellow colleagues, that we in Guyana and certain parts of the Caribbean never thought that kings and queens existed in Africa. On the 29th of June last year, I think it was, when this big bus showed up at my premise, and I saw my king, Dr. Sandy, my king here, King Uganda, Queen of South Africa, and I can't remember the rest of the people. But I thought that I was going to heaven in a basket of roses. Today, I am here in the motherland. And I feel as though I don't want to go back to Guyana. I must thank the royals to have given me this opportunity. I must also thank my very good friend, Chief Sampson, Dr. Isuru, to house us. I must also thank the Prime Minister to have given me the opportunity to have discussions with him. I, as I said earlier, is happy, ecstatic, and I don't even know if I want to go back home. One of the other things I must say is that when I look around Uganda, it's like I'm still at home. Every face I see could reflect of someone I know from home. And I am happy and will be looking forward to return someday. Bayete. Bayete.
Baete, Baete, wena wezulu, wena wezulu, wena wendlovu, wena wendlovu, Baete mzilikazi kaMashobane, Baete Khumalo, umntungwa, amantungwa aluhlaza, mantungwa amhlophe, bantwana benkosi. Baziete!
Thank you, Chief Mutaki. Bayete. Emuria Koriaye. Emuria Koriaye. Atekereke Busi. Emormori Kobusi. Elamanoi, Papa, Elamanoi, Toto Alikate. Thank you so much. Alikai, is it Alikat? Akalai, yes, Akalite. Toto Akalite, yes, I got it right now. Yes, I was swallowing the kite. Thank you so much, and I would like to thank to greet all the dignitaries who are here, your council, your ambassadors, and everybody. We thank so much for the host, the warm host and warm receiving that we received from all the way from Kenya, Uganda. We are so delightful. I would want to say to our President, His Highness Paul Uganda and Grace, all your effort is being seen. And I would like to thank again Ambassador Dr. Esudo, because he's the one who made this communication for us to know His Highness Paul Uganda. Their first step, it was in South Africa with Chief Robinson, Papa Emoremori, that it was their first step in South Africa. And we had people from America, Guyana. It was so interesting. But we never thought or knew that one day we will do the return back of Guyana in Uganda. Because Papa was from Uganda, Chief Robinson was from Guyana, and we had the Americans as well. So it's a long history, but I'll cut it short. Papa Imoromori, as you can see what you did by going to Guyana and America. This is all your effort. because by going there, you did not go there for in vain, but you planted a seed together with His Highness Akanda. So these children, they are your products. And I hope and trust that it will not just end up by visiting each other, but will take it to the highest level. This bottom up, I think it will continue. And I would like to thank again my dear Queen sister here, Queen Dr. Brown Achom, for all the effort that he made for us to go to Guyana. It was her effort. And we really thank you, together with Duke Achom next to you. If you heard that Papa was saying, I'm going to Guyana, I'm going to America, this is what he had gone to do. And today you are seeing why he left you and go wherever he went, and he came back with the results. The results is all of us here. I'm introducing myself now. I'm Queen Mzilikazi III, Queen of Mzilikazi the Kingdom, Mzilikazi who fought Shaka Zulu. If you read the history, you'll hear that there was a warrior that fought Shaka Zulu. This is me. This is my great-grandfather. So Mzilikazi, when he fought Shaka Zulu, because if you hear the history that he was sent by Shaka Zulu as he was his right hand to go, but his father was a king. So in KwaZulu-Natal, it was a big place like this one, that you will have a king there, and then you will have a big kingdom. So he went to Lesotho to go and fought in Lesotho. When he came, Shaka Zulu went first, he didn't make it. Then he said, he challenged Shaka Zulu that if I go there, I'll come with the cows. I'm going to invade them. So he went. Definitely he came with a lot of cows, women, men from there. Then when he came, Shaka Zulu said, I send you, bring my people and bring my cows. He refused. He said, let be the blood. So his father said, no, go away. I don't want Zulus to fight me. Go away. That's when he went and stayed in all these countries that I cannot mention. There are too many. So I'm the bloodline. That's why you hear them saying, Her Royal Majesty, because I'm from the lineage. And thank you so much, people of Uganda. You are so good. You received us so well. We are so proud of you. And as we had said, let us do the exchange relationship that was done by our previous royals. We are here to do that. Bayete! Bayete! Thank you, Emuria Koriaye. Emuria Koriaye. This is your language. You should do better. Emuria Koriaye. Atekereko Busi. Thank you so much. Bayete. Emalia Papa.
Emuria Koliai. Atekere Kobusi. Emormor Kobusi. Kenya, just introduce yourself. Honorable Millicent Odiambo of Aido, Kenya, also flew here this morning.
Papa Emormor Sande and Toto Akaliat and His Royal Highness call Uganda and Her Royal Highness Grace Uganda, all the kings and the queens and chiefs here today, all protocol observed. I am pleased to have stepped on the Ugandan soil. I actually feel like translating to the Ugandan kingdom because the reception has been extremely exciting. I am honestly humbled for an opportunity to share with you this great moment and for having passed through my country to be here. And I decided I will not be left behind. I will follow the trail to the end. You see, like the ladies who are dancing, they had something behind them that they kept touching. So it's me touching your backs until you get out of Africa back. And those who remain, I will also take record. The exciting moments we have is what I keep thinking in my mind, and is the political systems were brought by the white men to govern us in their ways. But the monarchies are the ways which we were governed in the past, which created a lot of peace and understanding and cohesion among ourselves. To date, as I stand here, I keep rekindling in my mind, how do I start a cultural advocacy to ensure that our monarchies stand tall even above AU? Even when we talk about AU, I feel when we have our monarchies taking hold of the systems in Africa, we will make better strides. And what we see being done today will be done faster because there are people who have integrity, people who are not out of their selfish gain. I see Papa Mormor when I visited him, the honor and the humility with which he welcomed us. You could not find that from a president. And that means that the leadership of the monarchy is the leadership we need today. So I am leaving this session with a one resolution that I am going to be a culture advocate in Africa. I don't know where it will take me, but I have started my journey. That the monarchy, we forget about AU. We need a monarchy of AU who will then take over and things will be different. As I stand here, I have been brushing with the royals. So when they are bowed down to, I am bowed down to. When they are opened for the way, I am open for the way. So when you look at me, see me also as a royal from now henceforth. The river is getting back into its path. The river, you are scattered, but finally the river is getting back into its path. And Africa will be reunited not through the political wing, but through the monarchies. Thank you very much, and thank you for giving me an opportunity. Kenya sends their love. I decided we must have a presence here, and that's why I came. Thank you so much for an opportunity to even address such an occasion and such a people. I'll send blessings back home, and may God bless you all. Bayete! No. My Bayete cannot be more than your Bayetes. And I am a humble Luo woman. By the way, when I looked at all of you, you look like me. So I think you're all Luos. Bayete! Bayete! May God bless you all.
Thank you, Honorable Millicent. Finally, Princess Filda Lolem, I know you have already been introduced.
Bayete! Bayete! Emuria Kolyai! Emuria Kolyai! Thank you, everybody. All protocols observed. I'm so humbled. I'm really so grateful to all my royals present, to everybody present. Thank you very, very much for taking the long journeys to come to Uganda. As I've been introduced, my name is Filda Brown Lolem from Karamoja, but based in Germany. Unfortunately, my big German crew already went back from Mombasa. But as I say, culture. If you don't know your culture, you don't know your roots, where do you think you're going? A tree without its roots, it's useless. So it is so important, wherever we are, always know your culture. I thank Ido very, very much for connecting us, for joining those dots. So people out there, we talk of Ataker. Ataker is people. People. It doesn't matter where you're from. We are all one. We are all one. So let us love our culture. Let us love our roots. Go wherever the wind will blow you, but remember where you come from. I am a proud Karamojong. I am a proud Ugandan. I am a proud Idoa as I stand here today on behalf of my president, His Royal Highness Paul Eganda, Queen Grace. Thank you. I love you all. Bayete. Come on, a bit louder. Bayete. Thank you.
Wow. Lastly, Your Excellency Margaret Achegel, who is the Director and Heritage of Ido, who is the headmistress of the Kings. If I did not mention, Ido is an umbrella of 657 kingdoms all over the world, and I am the chairman of that institution. Your Excellency, please come forward. Christine, also come forward. So this is the lady, the policewoman of the royals. Every kingdom, king, queen, all over Africa, Caribbean, America, in our database, we are over 2.3 million worldwide. So it's not a small organization. Each is an affiliate member. Papa Emormor is the chairman of the African Kingdoms Diaspora Alliance. By that position, is default the headmaster of the Queens in Africa. So when I am here, I go to my knees. So, Papa, Yalama Sokunyoni Sore, I am here as the son of the soil, not a Mori Mori. Your Excellency, say something.
Yogata Ker, Antine Sido Bureni Sodit, Araino da Teso. So, Chepak Ubunin Tul Tumamutu. Jasino Keda Kejari. Papa Mormor. The Prime Minister, which cabinet, the Deputy Prime Minister, all dignitaries, all government leaders, all elders, all chiefs. Coming back to my royals, all protocols observed, Queen Musulikazi, and all my queens, all my princesses, all my chiefs. Thank you so much. I'm here and you are all welcome. Actually, now I will tell you today that I come from this tribe and I am Atesat. Although I live in the United Kingdom, but I come from here. I'm a daughter of this place. So thank you. Royals and queens, kings, princesses are just our people. The purpose of this is we are using culture, since I am the Director of Culture and Heritage in Ido Network International. Ido is called Ataker International Development Organization. The purpose of, or the origin starts that Ataker is where Papaganda, who started it, comes from. So we introduced this as Ataker International, but we cut it in short and say that Ido. So that's why you find that it is always called Aido. As a culture and heritage director, I'm responsible of promoting culture in the diaspora. And I'm also trying my best to unite our people to come back to Africa, and we all promote African culture. It is diverse, as you can see, it is very diverse, but we all have to work together so that it brings in education, tourism, agriculture, technology, and all the necessary things that we need to grow. My kings here are all part of this, and they will all be happy to work with you when you join us. Then you'll see that it's actually the kings and the queens and the princesses, when they work with our local people at home, we all grow and create jobs. So I'm not going to talk more than that. There is a lot to learn, but thank you so much, my queens. You are all welcome. Thank you, my chiefs. You are all welcome. Thank you, the President, and thank you, Her Highness President.
Thank you, Your Excellency Margaret Acheger. Christine Acheger is the daughter, who is also one of the Aido delegation who has come to Aido youth who has come with us to home. These are some of your children in the diaspora. You want to say hello?
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Christina Acheger, or Christine Saete Acheger, as I'm named after my grandmother, who was Josephine Saete Acheger, the late Josephine. So thank you for having us here. I'm happy to be home, and I'm happy to be part of this event and to welcome our guests from the diaspora to come here and see you guys. So it's a privilege to experience culture. You know, as a young person who is growing up, Kinga Kapebakering in outside, we are away from yourselves. And one of the things that our young people struggle with is knowing where they come from and knowing their culture and identity. And Aido and our President and Queen and all the people who are part of it are helping us to discover our identity and our cultural background. And Papa Mormor, thank you for welcoming us here. I'm sounding like everybody else here, but Ayalama for us to all be here. Thank you so much.
Yalama Noi, Papa Mormor, Papa Laibuses, Otomeleng. It has been a journey when you stood on American soil and declared these people have to step home. It has happened. It happened because of your hard work, commitment, and the trust that we have in you. We believe in you, and we know with you in the steering wheel, the rest will fall in place. May I take this opportunity to sincerely thank the ICHU team who have worked very hard to make this possible. Papa Prime Minister, I have known you as a man of action. Long history between us. I am honored to stand in front of you and look at you in the eye and remember the foundation. Yalama Papa. Professor Charles Okiria, Minister of Health, ICHU. I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank this gentleman all the way from Entebbe. I think transportation, all the kings and queens were received. He has hosted them all the way, kept us together with the Minister of Foreign Affairs. If you are here, please put up your hand. Yalama Noi. All your entire team. Yalama, the team that was in Mombasa, the Deputy Prime Minister Kenya, the soft-spoken man, yes, Yalama Noi. Barata Kere Group. Yalamanoi. Papa Charles Itojo, the one who read the wonderful poem. Yalamanoi. Put up your hand, please. So that man is a very good author. Yalamanoi Papa. Lastly, my idol team Uganda, stand up please. Faith, these are our secretaries, administrators, Agnes, and the entire team. These are the people behind the scene, keeping things working. Lastly, I introduce my beautiful queen, Her Royal Highness Queen Grace Eganda, and our daughter, Princess Victoria Eganda. Papa, as we come to you now, we come to you with one message of unity, thankfulness, love, appreciation. I am Morekikina. I do take care. I do with all my titles. I will kneel before you as my father today. Yalama Papa.
Okoror katakere Orosho kelam kinio kokonikore kana ko waikoni ani soma yo kokinga kagena akitopolo atakere na kan kangunu aya utonge timu lo tungalo ko ngada unata sapan mameo kirauni ngari nun o kingdom galo mamio kisapanit so kan kangunu kudo shongo akidogi ni aina gini asulany kanu yalo sejie ko kinga kangna kanu katakere yala mashongo kudo shongo ni kere kokoror ko katakere kana kedogo kisngisakan kokoror ka apa kala katakere kemoyo kala kalaunan komini kuju kisoma kagogongu anyo ni atakere ko naga ichu edoli apakne mamu adoketa ino kukujunoi yala manoi Emuria koliai go in peace and be our warrior and defender outside there.
Yala manoi, Your Highnesses, Your Majesties, I perform this ritual as a son of this soil. When I'm here, I'm a child at home, and I listen to my elders. I stand before my ancestors. Papa, Yalama, Akaliite, Yalama. I hand you back the microphone. Tomorrow, I invite all of you to my ancestral home in Serere in the morning. Emuria koliai. Atekere kobusi. Emormor kobusi.
Kobusi.
Bayete. Bayete. Yalama.
Yalamanoi. 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 Anu angoni. Abarata Yalamanoi. Doctor. Okay. akotongo anyakun Ambassador Dr. Samson Sudu aito dadi pejo ko nguni no lamitai no mamito daritai ateso nguni laite yalama
noi genetes Emuria koliai genetes ngo mama chakuto kuju ejena aso abudani ija ikini ongo papa eine resine abu emuroki ongo aliliget na lo motor abuto anyalo muto ngo malera imalera clan so papa kirigi rai lo upakoni lo geunata rese idich oma mga jeni roko ngode uruna so upuna ngo kada uriakane ija ngo kede uriakiare owaije osodo waika nesilo le uriakalwa ija sini engiri kitosa bunere automation sida nare twani aret ijaka na ra ijaka inachiki atotoka ijayako pani tungaida ala ije ukapele bionga maseniko konyopo to temasi bonbe etojo kata doberado luringina akotonga etodiare kesi briefly papa itungalwe po ilomutos otoma aisisiana kinike so se minister ngole chweru kadalu akelo luanga ingunu kiere nyarna idesi opupute kie poroto. So for my visitors, these are my parents.
Alama noi Emuria koliai. Emuria koliai. Alama noi adolu ne pakina las banono petemo kit. Dr. Sudu rao koka. Amajo keda na uruna ningisi. Abu sama gogo ebe papa mami salete eja ati oksa cheda papa nerare jane pepe keda ati okso ari na mojo ngana limo ngesi jakech sori ko tete jai bobo dunyete ne penen ko kweni didi konye jangunda buanga tema be mamere surgona buto nganyu ne sikere tone mor yalama iriamun mamu no murokineto ni. This is very historical. Mama patana achakaroto mutau yalama dolote job itia kanate ani eka kiror George William Eteku chairman ichu parish level kapelebiong odo amojong
yalama tekier nyarate sengo otucho marsilina Eteku ikosko kuyen eniuniet aurika ebo ejaki aidane pene yalama ngono ikakoku arucho kina tekere sinei dobo bi yalama si bolo chalo da anyara una tekeri kere nule mam echamuto sabunero reda konya poti boy kinos elipite ngesi kere oloto tukono si atekeri no re idwe aterak nyo irieta los desi ko lisu amaiso ai dia los yalama ngonoi ebo
Emuria koliai idwa duk nyara tango achien Helen arai ngauriat akia na polo ni polo kalu ay alama ka polo no mamule mungo ado lutor opuchiti le no kalo esialam kitingo ijo papa mor abunere ilipti loka suban ngara ki jo oduk ateker sine apasidwe ay mate jai musike pote pitelo olema ay mate jai ochalo yalama imunere su irotin lwa jokak yalama amina ikoskoku ebo
mesikolo atapita ay kanya ebela tipe anwada kitengo nese pola kere so otomo waya je jango kada beru jango kada beru ne de jasi ke uri akada ne pene ikatung itim to sida kania rebon so apolo kauriak
Hello. Emuria kolei. Yala meka tauto mapakina kalolo. Na arai. Anyungo nwe polo. Anejai pape mormor. Aina kini lule mamsi wanyuti da anyun. Ngesabalar ngobe yala mekata koto ngainer kauri antu narai. Sawa. Eja kaitika enyouta pake dit konya anyungu ngesi yala manoi. Arai ngo Florence topu. Kupakin ngongesi da yoga itu nga.
Hallelujah. Jokedeke. Ngese spedo soda bunerende anyun papa mormor yala mai jene jon noi deke sibua konswam sirenge jon noi kada cabinet kon kere ka pejo kole ponso kinga yala ma koka aina kingo da jelno menange saprangon noi sirenge de kesi noi ekimate top clement duwe wongon kope musugut kwana koka ngasimbo ngopo Samson esudu Eki ay kose yalama. Bongos hejok tomokali akus. Ijay papa mome prime minister. O pasa kangol ijeni engalus kada kesi. Gogong de kesi rengesne.
Angetakin dongo. Kospejo ko yalama anyun. Adoketa skere. Bayete. Emuria koliai. Nyare tesungo iyoru kasarin. Mrs. Esudu. Chief.
Ambassador Chief Dr. Samson Esudu katonga yalama noi. Kapa inyamitori. Kapa inyamitori apak. Papa Emormor. Adumongo aitijeni kinet. Anelo munti. Honorable Itugot. Ebe nati inera lo apolon Paul Ganda buna suba no chaka kibobo eche poemu aikapuke kote de daka niari anaito de poemu nke da korat yala manui nyakijo
Hugs, alakara, and digelegele. Hugs, alakara, and digelegele. Mombasa, as the gate, wasn't to blame. The hinterland chiefs weren't blamable either. Mormor says it. Papa Paul Sunday Emolot from the then hinterland, Uganda. There, and our childhood dreams came true. Toto Atiang sang the song of her childhood by the rivers of Babylon, likening it to the joyful return to Zion. Bursting into an emotional chant of Psalm 126, we were like those in a dream. Then our mouths were filled with laughter, and our tongue with singing. The Lord had done great things for them. God had done great things for us too. Bayete. Emuria kolye. Hallelujah. To God be the glory.
Yalama no yalama honorable. Erangoni aina kinetekia papa ara bi chetwet. Do you have a particular guest you want to present that gift to? Such that you call him to, you call the guest to come to Papa? Okay, thank you so much.
We can ask you.
Oh, Yalama.
Take this honor to give you these gifts. Continue reading, internalize the meaning of these words in this great journey we have started. Emuria Koliai. I would like also to take this to give to my sister Princess Africa. This is a literature which has been written to preserve our language. Go and read it, internalize it in order for us to protect our language. Wherever we are, Emuria Koliai.
Kolia. Yalama noi. Kapa engir tora kolong. Kotonga nyakakini papa ekirigi apedorosho. Wanyara ungununu sewna. Haja ikini akete aya positi. Yalama noi papa.
Akror Grace, Yangaren, Abdallah Cholga, Deputy Minister, Information, Opalot, Leonard Oguli, Ambassador, Michael Kwalinga Mokol, Ngora, Deputy, and also, I don't know, you have to take one title. You are an ambassador as well as a deputy. You take one. Yeah. Michael Kwalinga, Mokol, Deputy Prime Minister, Samson Esudu, Kapelebiong Ambassador, Philbert B. Lolem, Germany Princess Ambassador, His Highness Margaret Achager, His Excellency Margaret Achager, Emuria Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, Highness Grace Aganda Serere, so many things, advisor. David Zemot, advisor. You'll be directed by this information officer.
The guidance of council is to the effect that some papers got misplaced. So if you don't have a paper in your name, you can use the message that your neighbor is carrying, but where they put the name and position, you put yours and your position. Then later in the day, it's going to generate the oath in your name, and you make sure that you sign before you leave. Thank you so much.
DJ lo. DJ.
Ela menoi popembor mor anwa aina no ngarenguna ai tolot aina petanu yala manoi ateker anwa chamun abnere anyun ara itigo ngora akirono ilo stingaren yala me tunga kerno ponto so kinga abnere aina in so keda todikin so amen me culture engole nera inyarte ngomenya Paul arayo nge plida so mai keda menyan company advocates pape mor ayala manu atuko insone konye rikonge tolota ana petanu akoto berong to recognize keda kon pedorosho recognize the presence of Justice Margaret Oguli, who is in our presence. Justice Margaret Oguli, you're welcome. I cannot run this function without recognizing her. In any case, she should be the person standing where I'm standing. But we thank God you are here to witness. Pape Mormor, Yalama Bongun, Emuria Koliai. ayalama noi papa mor anwai nan sar renguna e boing arene kon era iborene pol era rengune pol erikonge toloto ay na peta anu akoto bero ngai na chortait o ni lui sekunitai a jaut arai bata ile lebe offices ngun no e jasa pipeline ngun e jasa si kede responsibilities no e bete sa genun you are not going to occupy or to serve an office. You have been appointed into that office to serve Teso, to serve our children and spread the cultural message. If you are not prepared to take up the mantle, if you are going to walk on or to sit in your car or to sit in your house, kindly decline the position. Because we've heard from those who have come from the diaspora how they value culture. We are going to take an oath to serve Teso, to send a message, spread the message about culture. Pape Mormor, Kotongait Gogngorebe, you are validly elected and you seated in that seat validly. Awe Mormor. At this juncture, we are going to take our oath, and for those who do not have, our sincere apologies. We will conduct your swearing in subsequent. I'll request all of you, those papers have your names. I made sure I noted your names on them. You will kindly read them, the message in there loud. And we are going to start. That paper is coached from the National Constitution of Uganda alongside the Cultural Ichu Constitution. So while you're serving Ichu, you're serving Uganda. That's the essence. Well, Pape Mormor, the candidates before you will take oath, and they will thereafter be deemed officially members or ambassadors in those offices. You have your copy. Each of you will read the contents in your document, and then thereafter you will sign. So, Pape Mormor, I present to you the members before you who are going to take oath, and we are ready. Kindly, I have with me only one Bible. I believe we are all Christians. You will put up, there is one Muslim, yes, Mr. Abdallah. The rest we shall put up our hands. Mr. Abdallah, you will say I affirm. You will not swear. You say I affirm. Yes, the rest you will swear. So you hold the paper by your left hand, and then your right hand will be up. So you demonstrate that we are lifting the Bible.
Directly or indirectly reveal any matter I shall come to my knowledge in the discharge of my duties and committed to my secrecy. So God help me.
Congratulations. You to move forward to Papa and just either bow or you handshake, whichever is permissible. Congratulations.
DJ. If you are to play a song, play the ones they are dancing to.
Once a picture. We are taking a picture.
Okay.
The new team is taking a picture with
Autas kesi adumana aputo keda papa. Idauti adumana put papa langin areje koni kiro reja dokuki na koni kan. Do na nyakaki ni the council such that he can commission it. Arema me ekoni kiro, if you don't have a paper in your name, council is going to generate one. Then we ensure that before the end of the day, the whole process is completed. If you have a paper, please sign it, return to council for commissioning.
Thank you.
I thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for accepting to serve Papa. Thank you for accepting to serve Ichu, to serve Ateker, to serve Uganda. Ebarasi anginya ebe, congratulations. DJ, 1 minute. Eko show. Kesha anu ama maike da anu ija atipatipeti. Angetake na kerono. Akodo ngalo ste adokita chine tupakita atipatipeti. DJ Sunyakite. Ashas. Abeja si eka sukunyaka.
The students for
kindly pick any.
The students for Impact Institute.
Pick any and put 12 chairs and come with them to me. Any put 12 chairs. Any put 12 chairs, come with them. Listen on. Is that the song? 1 minute, okay. Bring those chairs here. Put the chairs here. 12 chairs.
Come back, please. Come up on your boat. Nobody can in your man away. I look on your body. Whoop.
Ashas, bring more chairs.
Karimo jonyelu, ituruka na nyelu, inanga tome nyelu, itopo sa nyelu.
Okay, yala manoi. Papa, Deputy Prime Minister. Kotonga ai lepi joy jay kinja pedori. Ai woron tunga nune jay papa. Yala manoi.
Yalama papa. Wana yang ngarong apa kana auroni onach labu bere papa gua kakan gok ngarang gane onachi eganda kubujo ngarenene yang ngarkonya apa kana auroni ipejoko letemite abnore ngarenne kan ka adum nasluany alam kam ka papa yala manoi
Bayete Emuria koliai atakire kobusi pape mor kobusi yala mangonoi ijo ainakinango apakina anyarauni pejok anu ateker ainakin kesi a blessing kon itwane nisodit nesalo senga woron bayete. I take this opportunity. I have been given the opportunity to invite you to come forward and take a seat and receive a blessing from the elders. First on the list is Queen Mother Violet Smith. Please come forward. DJ, if you know music, it would have been, please play some music to that. Next, Queen Mother Toto Atiang, please come, take a seat. Queen Mother Toto Akisa, please come and take a seat. Princess Jenny, please come and take a seat. Princess Filda Lolem, please come and take a seat. Chief Dion.
This song is to express our gratitude
Princess
to our
Africa.
government and partners for
Chief
the
Robinson. Honorable Millicent Odiambo, please come and take a seat. Queen Kimberly Lenia, USA, please come and take a seat. Queen Toto, Queen Ashanuta Chom, Dr. Hilary Brown, please come and take a seat. Duke of Jamaica, John Campbell, please come and take a seat. Toto Akis, are you here? Have I missed someone? Okay, I think we have everyone here. Papa, I have executed my duty. The honor is upon you with the elders. Chief Etori and Chief Samson Esudu, please. Sorry, Chief Etori, Fendi, please also come forward. If I miss your name, join us. Yeah. No, you're already a king in your kingdom. You want two kingdoms. The Miriakenda kingdom is already too big. Thank you.
For us, fought for their children, and who wept when we left, when we were taken away. And many of us taken away, well, many from the African continent, some of the strongest, some of the brightest, some of the best, and left both Africa and the New World in a lot of disarray, a lot of chaos. And so we are so very happy that it is our same traditional indigenous leaders who are now welcoming us back home. And so it is really a joyous and happy occasion. We are so, our hearts are filled. We really, really appreciate the warm and lovely welcome we have received, the blessing, the way in which you have now accepted us as part of Teso and Advocacy. It is an honor that is too much to even explain. And we want to thank you, we want to thank Ido, we want to thank the people of Uganda, this beautiful country, and to say how happy we are to be here and to be back. The breach has been mended, and we will never again be set apart from you. Bayete.
Thank you, MC. We are done. Yalama Noi, Yalama Papa.
Yalama, Emuria Koliai. Eja Exaka ne Jokuna Noi. Ne Jokuna no, Emuria Koliai.
Yalama Noi Epiri, or Tekat, Moses. Kotongoda, I shall make into a kere. Ada Napetonga Amukan for Didik. Kwanya Koto IT Janari. Bidaona Kanongo, Nepeta Dakana, Tomana Kanya Pebon. Odauni Esta Wanoja Kitango, I take care, I napeta no alolo. Odakikana Nguni, Akotongoni, I summon Burun Tuta. Burin Rikakini Chuti, Nisonalo stay nyama. Dumunu Akan, Konyero Kone Dolongina, Loshoni Adumoni Erior, Nebunti, O Councilo, Idawana Dumuni Erior, Nebuntu O Councilo. Admunito ne erreur no golokini ne bunta ne jay papa e mor konye akoto ngai lip engineer loka obo ale marake boronu idaki kaniari engineer kam
engineer were giving you presentation.
Honorable engineer loka come and remove these drawings in 2 minutes.
Obia yoli makiro to madaka na are
dauni jidaka na nguni ale maraton borudan yalama.
Thank you so much. I'm basically going to use English because we have very serious visitors who have come a long way. I know what it means boarding a plane is not easy. So,
engineer be porte ki unte bala ongo
Ayalama.
Aha.
Pupo. I was saying Yalama Papa Mormor. Yalama Papa Prime Minister. Thank you our visitors for coming here. I am Engineer Roka, Minister for Works and Transport in the new government. They are telling me to come here to remove those things, those papers, but I am a bit defined. Somehow, I want to use 5 minutes because this is the most critical thing that I think will continue communicating with us. I'm presenting, I was supposed to present what is issue, what is the strategy of issue that will define our relationship. The development strategy for issue. One of the projects that we are undertaking as issue that we need financing from the diaspora and all Advocacy is that water project. It's a complex water project that seeks to pool water. As you can see, Teso is blessed with water bodies. This is Lake Choga, where the River Nile passes. It's just near here, a few 10 kilometers from here, you get Lake Choga. In fact, there is another branch here which is almost 6 kilometers away. And yet, Teso, according to UBOS, 39% of Teso are sickly. Highest in the country, 17% of Teso only complete primary education. 17% CPLE. About 24.7% only enroll in secondary education. About
engineer
and many others. So that means
the media says what you are presenting is very sensitive. They request that you stand in one position,
okay,
so
all
that
right,
they
all
can
right, all right.
take a good view of you.
So that means that those are the about 30% of Teso who enroll in university education. The other day I was with the Teso Health Students Association for Makerere University, the highest university in the country. They invited me as a guest of honor, where they had the handover. About 30% of Teso who enroll in university education drop out, or at least don't complete in the normal program year. Those are clear indicators of poverty across Ateker people. And I would like to appeal that this will define our relationship. Those in the diaspora, as we network with the community that matters, and as we mobilize Ateker through our clan system, we should bear in mind that Uganda Bureau of Standards has revealed the poverty. Imagine 39% is the highest in the country of Teso are sickly. The whole of North Teso has no hospital, has no nurses school, has no clinical college, has no university, has no anything. A large chunk of Katakwi, Emuria, everything, and including Karamoja, has nothing with like an institution. About 2030, Americans, about 1 million Americans will be in Mars. They will first settle in the moon, and they will connect to Mars. That means Africans are about 1 billion years behind the West. Therefore, as the reason why you find California, people sleeping in the streets, Africans, black Africans, sleeping in the streets as poor as DRC Congo. It is because Africans, as we network, we don't network strategically for Africa. Africans were the first to reach every corner of the world. And yet Africa is the weakest continent. Why? Because Africans are not strategic wherever they are for Africa. Africa is supposed to be as strong, is stronger than China. So therefore, my appeal is that we have designed this project. I am the brain also behind this in the Ministry of Agriculture. The Deputy Prime Minister is there. We have designed this project. It's a 4 trillion project, 4 trillion. Piped water. I can assure you about UBOS, Uganda Bureau of Standards household survey reveals that about 95.7% of Teso have access to clean water. And yet about 64% are food poor, according to the same household survey. Food poor means you don't have food. In Teso, about food lasts for only 5 months, and famine comes in. Why? Because piped water, borehole water cannot transform agriculture. It cannot provide food security. We cannot produce for export markets using borehole water. It's the reason why we designed this piped water, pulling water from Lake Choga, Lake Bisina, Lake Opeta, which is in Katakwi. All these lakes are in our land. This is Lake Bisina. This is Lake Choga. This is Lake Opeta. There's also other sub-lakes. There's River Malaba here. We're even extending this piped water up to Kenya, Amaguru. Our brothers in Kenya, as you know, we have Teso Kenya. We want to extend this piped water for agriculture, agro-production, and agro-industrialization, innovation. I have designed this model, which you will share in the email. I'm not going to talk much, which gives you a benefit when we allow people to access water and energy. If you are talking about innovation, if you are talking about industrialization, if you are talking about value addition, export markets, big money, you cannot do it until you have access to enough water and enough energy. At your lowest area of when you are at the area of lowest cost of living, we are saying let us provide our people with incentives for development while they are still in the areas of lowest cost of living. That is the villages. Other than making somebody go to Kampala or go to New York and then say it will develop. So we have agenda where we need to build the kingdom, the base infrastructure, what we call the base infrastructure. This building you see here is just the old building of the kingdom. It's not the kingdom itself, the palace. We want to break away all the other small structures, renovate the two, just these two, one and this one. As our heritage will remain there other than clearing everything. There is a master plan we have designed in our strategic plan to build new structures. This one, when we build new structures, this one will just remain as where they register clans for the kingdom. All our clans will be registered there. But the actual structures that we need you to invest in, we call upon all of you to unite to, is number one, the Secretariat. Secretariat is going to be limited by the policy of the airport near. But we want it to, at least to house from 150 to 200 offices in the same opposite this hotel. And then the council chambers, our parliament, which is going to be, you see the Speaker of Parliament is there. Our parliament is also going to be the similar structure. We have the palace itself, which we are looking for between 50 to 200 acres. And we intend that it should have a runway. It should have a constructed with the speciality of the latest technology. In case it is bombed, should I more and more die? It should be able to emerge from somewhere. It should have a zoo. It should have a library. It should have a restaurant. It should have everything that you need in the modern world. Because we are talking about 2070, 100 years plus. That's something that will never be changed. That is the palace we want you to unite to and build the best palace in Africa here in Atekere. Atekere houses Karamoja, Kenya, Teso, Greater Teso, including the whole of Greater East, including several countries. I was in Sierra Leone, a country formed by slaves, where you find all the youth, they cut off the hands. All that country was formed by slaves. Their capital is Freetown. I was there before COVID. But it is very surprising that wherever you go, Africans are leading in poverty, they're leading in ignorance of technology, they're leading in everything behind. The West, I'm not talking about those who have come here, the West is so happy. Those people who are intending to exploit us. Ignorance in technology makes them rulers. And yet Africans must start the journey of dominating what's around them, what's underground, and what's in space. And kingdoms are the platform for advancing these missions. We intend that each will be a mission-oriented kingdom geared towards enriching the... Don't interfere with me because you have been dancing. Yes, I'm summarizing. I'm summarizing. So this one is over. So we will share the agenda.
Engineer, the guests have got the point. 1 minute.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Don't interfere with this. This is very important for us. I'm going to
okay, summarize. We shall continue after the guests have had their lunch. We shall give you the opportunity to continue. Good. Thank you.
Now let me conclude this way. That we have these projects you have laid, including the Atekere Trade Center, one-stop trade center where we shall interact for business globally. Our forex bureau will be there. We have the library, we have the palace, we have the secretariat, we have the museum, we have the archive and many other things. We have the Kingdom University, Royal Hospital, the Kingdom University. We have very many things. We have to set up the Kingdom Education Fund. I told you about 30% of it so drop out of the university. They don't complete. Why? Because we are poor. We don't have the money. But we want to offer them scholarship. Anybody who enrolls to the university should be gold for us. Therefore, we will share all these details and our agenda. If there's another time where I will present, I wanted to have enough time for this so that you internalize this as you go, that this is our vision for a modern Atekere. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Engineer, katonga ya tax engineer kan. Bali engineer, bari korea ngaraki ni Atekere. Ija iki kesa kipi ni tolo matiboro. Ari korea ngaraki ni kesa ngaraki na Atekere. Ngarake so dukutu ekechere amito ngi point siare nguni no polo konoi no epoti eta yala manoi kanu angunu kape nyam tori apak akotongo okay yala manui akotongo ay lepi papa atupito ne kirigi nelo muto kiding abunere anyarauni speaker no anyarauni toto chairperson ne anyarauni papa mormori agolo kinetoni yala man
Thank you so much. Yalama Noi, Master of Ceremony, Papa Mormor, Lolo, Yalama Ngobe Nakitonga Renguna, Anya round Papa Kirigi, Anu Asubala, Igolo Kilolo na Uriante na, Alo Sedo Kotino Panakinete. Anu Angun, Papa, Obuya, Nerakinos Kedateker, Edipe Joko. Yalama Noi.
Papa Zainas Krakaliat. Also the president le Kawanakron Akopa na Kabakana Kereka the Queens on Kere Pejokulijade. Akai Alama Bone Polanu Nesikerane. Do Mamanga Mitabetioni Bu Yalame Ponelo. Professor Kiria Yalama Ea on Pejoko Lu. Amunango Tietio ya Untungalu, Konye Pedojo. Nara kurok di sokerado muna moroka no perota ya untungalu. Eta ole kodi kwa ngone sikotono teso. Oje tungalu eliminate kecheta be soma be na somuna. Ara de ma meropit. E da ni bore na polo no. Toto papa speaker. Akoto njo woro toto lima diskiro. Yalama.
Yalama Noi, Luona Pakol, Papa Lokai Buses, Nepekeda Toto, Ipejo Kuluangosbib, Kerelu Jasne, Toto na Icholong. Aminaktonga jautu ne jasi shanakinak, nari shanakinak, mamisoma inete maadiakar, jenete no isomasi. Akasome sawalo, Mesi anya round toto. Konyer ngange soma ngunu. Akro ai shalamekin. Idioto an kere na pedolas bana yaunu ne. E woja oneroto ne lototo. Konye ingole ya kau ne ibunyo. E woja ngena da. Mama jeni araija yoni kidding. Ake polo beto somata ngare ne losho ne deuna. Ora unu ne ina kini ai buses. Kedai tegel kinet. Toma akabakan to work. Akutokine yongo aito soma pakina amunokinori indio peta oni enabudi erotola joka. In the interest of our dear visitors, I have a pleasure to be here as part of the managers of the Council of Teso Cultural Union to appreciate what has happened. And I'm challenging whoever is here to stand and face in front, then turn back to look back where we came from. I think we shall be able to either say we are halfway or we are a little bit still behind, meaning our concerted effort is required to ensure that we put our hands together and make a difference. Many times, our people will lead, actually keep challenging us and say, what is the essence of Emuria? This is the time for us to give the answers. So, Papa, we'd like to commit our total support to you to ensure that a difference is realized. Many people have spoken. Time is also against us. But I would like to use this opportunity to wish every one of us a safe journey, and let that very God, loving us, caring, keep us as we proceed with the task of transforming the Teso Cultural Union, whose leadership is squarely under His Royal Highness Papa Paul Sande Etomeleng Emoloto. Toto, Chair, just come because people want to hear the mother's voice. Come. Come, ask the mother. But meanwhile, I would like to thank my engineer for really teaching, and I want to remind him that as a teacher, never leave the chalkboard when there are a lot of teaching learning aids. They will not help the next teacher to proceed well. Thank you.
Emuria kolia. Papa la ibuses kede tutakaliait. Kede all protocol observed. Yala makere aponere. E papa kisebere la subanaka na nesalam kini nukere so amaona lololo. Ajeni ngoba eke sawa. Akiro sune ni pua daw ne jaki na kiok. Daw na pupun. Ekwa eksidoto maswam. E mamete ngakiro no ipune betengene. Rana la ke partner papa. So our dear visitors, we are very grateful for your coming. We pray God gives us all journey mercies until we meet again. Thank you very much. May I at this time call upon our dearest Emuria Papa Teso, who is none other than Sunday Molot Etomeleng, to come and talk to us. Thank you very much.
Emuria koliai. Emuria koliai. Emuria kolia. Ejautu anyut beroni kera. Let's be upstanding. Let's be upstanding. Let's be upstanding. Let's be upstanding. We welcome Papa. Let's be upstanding. Let's be upstanding.
Beginners, let's take our seats. Atakere Emuria koliai. Emuria koliai. Iteso. Idwodok. Bunyeto sa chamaknongo. Akinyala DC. Tamusugunu. Anuki pejok. Chamanaron ganin. Chamak song bera yang arah pakina. Allow me to take this opportunity to receive all the royals in your respective capacities. Royal queens, the princesses, the queen mothers, not forgetting Toto Akaliite. Allow me to take this opportunity to welcome all of you home. Today it is a big honor that our brothers and sisters who are taken away by force so many years ago have stepped to their soil today. You are welcome home. Tongakela mkino si noi akinachan la bulu lemgo yangare sek labgi slaves abongu lolore etubotikaru akwatakai. This visit is historic and is significant for the children of Africa who are taken away by force and enslaved for the last 500 years to come back home to step African continent, especially Uganda and more so Teso. Akotonga kela mkini Aido, under the leadership of His Highness Uganda. We are proud of you as a son of home to fly the flag of the Teso Cultural Union outside there. Which has enabled us to reconnect today and reunite. Thank you for opening for us the door of the diaspora, especially CARICOM. If we had not invited them in South Africa, we wouldn't have got the connection and the reconnection we are seeing today. We thank you with a very special honor for you making all possible for us to reunite with our people. You opened the gate just a few days ago. We were in another gate where we were welcomed in Mombasa, where our ancestors were loaded, were taken away and shipped to different destinations. Ashong angetakin akotongo kangosibi bigane polonoi akeyalam keno si lukatake Teso Cultural Union. Yalama osagi dia uni pejoko. Yalama osa somaka gugunkere ajenonge puaki mukurai konye pakana gidia uni yena ipejoko. Kachut Tonga ke yalam kinungul organizing committee. Mamshong akiro na begi no akito somgan ka ke yalam kinasi. A team local Kampala, led by the Minister of Foreign Affairs. You have done us proud. Kampala team, Ugwata Bere. Boyginos. Akotonge yalam kisi ngululwe mamke jasine. Ebe yalama kanika chamun akidi yaunu pejo. Akote konyong in a very, very special way to thank the management of Soroti Hotel. Kachuto Nach Ishagi, the owner. Ebe yalama no yatoroma po. Ibilelo ya ngabetiga nguluga loga karokotao. Li mwaita kimi boni go borgere kane joko ne jikisake aki muare asuritike enyare bere ekobra kate sei. Emusaga. Osilikisi. Nibara ajasi che nera se benga ekonye wore mamulke benda ya ngoni queens ka kings ne Soroti. Mamlola dolu tu. Nyobobo iche yata gnet kisejori. Indoka na temare be abwe molo ko daga bas ko toro rak bre rak tana bitungi na ga longa bi queens. E pole ner tatar. Kotonga ke yala mkin noi. Ergo ngana na kali aita kili pasi. O chama kisongo o ena kisona changi e king logo Kenya logo mtekenda. Ko limu berege malani pejok. Allow me to take this opportunity to ask my colleague Michikenda to give him the microphone to say a word, and we appreciate your hospitality when you hosted us in Mombasa. This is the reconnection we are building on. And we have got a very strong reconnection in East Africa, bringing all the royals together. Because Kane, as I speak on two capacities. One, as the chairperson of African Kingdoms and Diaspora Alliance. And two, as a more Papa, Teso the third. So ngulu nisi pejok. Lukana ke morgana kane anyu nebe. Morgino so nepepe. Please, my brother, our culture here, when the king is addressing his subjects, is not supposed to stand. There were a lot of reactions when I addressed the congregation in Mombasa in the podium. I read on WhatsApp forums, why? What happened? What happened? But I say we address our subjects according to the importance of the functions. So at that time in Mombasa, it was so demanding that I should address Itunga in the podium. So mama sa anyo nebegerege bweji tibu aga mormorgi birorichut mam. So my brother, karibu.
Asante. When you say karibu nakwambia asante. But it was very great for you. The way you spoke in Mombasa was so nice, and the way we handled you also, it was good. Many Ugandans came to Mombasa, and we appreciated them because I saw so many ladies from Uganda in Mombasa. And we were very happy to receive main royals in Mombasa. It is very bad because some of them have already gone back. They didn't come to Uganda. But if all of them would have come here, this place would be very full, the way Mombasa was. Because we had so many people in Mombasa, royals and queens, but most of them didn't come to Mombasa, to Uganda. They went to Nairobi. After Nairobi, Masai Land, they went back. So it is great for you to have received us here in Uganda. We are very happy, and we also happy to have received you in Mombasa, and especially the president of Edo was also great because he spoke so much in Mombasa, and we appreciated him so much. It is great for you Ugandans to have received us, and we are very happy about it. Thank you very much.
Asante sana ndugu yangu.
Nashukuru pia mimi.
Ukirudia peana salamu zetu.
Nitawapa salamu watu wa Mombasa wote.
Asante. I now take the opportunity to ask Akaliite to say closing remarks. We wish our people well, because people are hungry. A word or two.
Yalama no ipape mormor. I beg to observe the protocol without going into depth again, as we save time. Usually, as a mother, when you visit a home where there is a mother and a home where there is no mother, you will tell the difference, isn't it? A mother in a home, when children come, welcomes the children with the ululations, with the dancings, so that the warmth of the love spreads in the family, in the home, the joy and the happiness spreads, and everybody becomes excited, isn't it? That's exactly what I should have done. But because of time, allow me just ask you to feel it spiritually. Let it flow through osmosis. Are we together? I want you to just believe that I've done it, that I've welcomed you in that joyous and exciting moment, and you know, the love has spread. The family, the home, this compound is all burning with love from the mother. Are we together? I want to quote a scripture for those of you who know this book called the Bible. If you open Matthew chapter 18, somewhere there, verses 13, 12 to 13 actually, it says, it talks about the story or the parable of the lost sheep. That at one time, our brother and Christ, whom we call Jesus, left the 99 sheep herding over the hill and went to look for the one which got lost. Are we together? Those of you who have come through that scripture. So I want you to take yourselves in that situation. that we have left all these other children in Atakere. Those in South Sudan, in Ethiopia, in Kenya, in Uganda, and we are now with you, the lost one, which is not your mistake. It was not our mistake. Please do so. Papa wants to help us read that. Thank you very much. He's also a man of God, by the way.
Matthew 18 from verses 12. What do you think if a man has 100 sheep and one of them has gone astray? Does he not leave the 99 on the mountains and go in search of the one that went astray? 13. And if he finds it, truly I say to you, he rejoices over it more than over the 99 that never went astray.
So, that is my message. So I want you to believe and accept that we have welcomed you, we have embraced you, and the door is open. Fill in the soil. In fact, if you have not touched the soil, just as we go for the break to have our meals, just remove some soil and just spread over and say, I am here, home. And I pray that the same God of ancestors who brought you safely from wherever you have come from here may take you back safely. It says, be patient and wait for the Lord to act. So the patience that the Lord has always been, that the Lord gave you, that waited to this day that you came here to step on this soil, I pray that that patience, that same patience stays with you as we wait for the Lord to act and show us more treasures that he has kept for us. Queen Grace, my queen sister said, the eyes have not seen and the ears have not heard. So let's be patient and wait for the Lord to unveil all those treasures. Since our relationship, our reunion has just begun. Are we together? I don't want to prolong. Usually, you know, I am a civil servant and a community development officer. So I have a lot of words when I meet my community. I don't want to assume that I am in the field. I want to assume we are here and we are hungry and we have to go and eat. Pape Mormor, with due respect, Ayalamanoi, Emuria Koliai, Bayete. Papa, I give back the microphone to you to close and we can eat and have the remaining program. There is bull roasting and nyamachoma somewhere there. I hope I'm not stealing the show.
Akerocha bangupengono. Jaspo bachi yatagino. Kona adauni ananga kinakiboyoko. Our sharing has come to an end. I would like to once more again to appreciate each and everybody of us, especially our visitors. It is really a great honor for you to be here. We are so happy that the dream has come true. Our son, continue raising our flag and bring more visitors. Attacker naga ichu. Yalamanoi toto chairperson ge speaker yalamanoi kirigi ge team kon. Ministers kere yalamo sinno igan ka somako kan ka gugu. Yani to sibe idaw to sa ge nyame max. Be team leji le team la ka som. Yoro ko ngin. Kanu ka ngono ko tanga ke lepe. Onach, the Minister for Foreign Affairs, about the Bishop, Kubuverke Lipakona, Inangaginotona, Atukotona, Ilipakinyamana, Inyamatade. Papa Bishop, a microphone now.
Kotokarangoda, Yalamkin Papa, I want to appreciate Papa and Mama for the time they have given us. As the children in the house, we are so grateful for the opportunity to serve. Now you are confusing me. Now in this moment there is no MC. I am the final person. Bishops, they don't disturb them. So I want to thank my senior brother, His Highness Paul Enganda, for bringing the team to the soil. You're most welcome. Thank you so much. I believe my team has understood you better, and we are ready to work together to advance Teso to another level. The kings and the queens, you're most welcome to the land. As a Minister of Foreign Affairs, I want to say we love you so much, and may the Lord bless you. I want to appreciate God also for the people that opened their doors when we came to them seeking for help. When all the world was silent, you said, come in. I want to thank God for Professor Kiria. He was a good man, and he's still a good man. When I reached to him, he said, let's do plan B, and we can succeed. We thank God for Engineer Eyatu. He's such a wonderful man. He was with us in the hotel, he kept at night, and he gave me a reason to fight and a reason to push forward. Plus many of us who have participated in one way or the other. I pray that the Lord that gives will continue to supply you till eternity, in Jesus' mighty name. You have made us proud, and we can't do less but thanking God for what you've done. I want to say it is time for eating, and I know we are so excited for that moment also, and want to make a special prayer for that. Why we pray before we see food is because many of us forget when the food reaches. So let us humble ourselves and we pray. Father, in the mighty name of Jesus, we thank you and we take it by faith that whatever you prepared before us is such a great meal. We want to accept it. We honor you for it. We pray, Lord my God, that you bless that food as we go and partake of it. We also pray that you bless the hands that provided it, the hands that prepared it, as we enjoy it. In Jesus' mighty name, we are prayed. And the people of God say, Amen. Thank you so much.
Yala manoi. Kobuja nersina. Jai ko ngai ali monorata dis kapa dawana papa golo kini awurianta na lolo ali morata wuni bon na soditi koto aisi ala mikini ambassador Filda Bram Lolem ano aya ngon papa kene papa woko Simoni Nagiro. Yes, papa ke ambassador nesingoni. Ali morete na yare kini. Okay, that he is the chairman of the Karamojongo
Cultural
Group.
Association.
Yala manoi.
Karamoja Cultural
Yalama.
Association.
Babak sinisa kane jautines. Rabero na itimonori. Konyara nse twetene e polonoi, twetene arere ngunoi, adolu nine. So yala manoi. Papa ke kikontunga kane. Yalama aje sakini so ambassador Filda Bram Lolem. Yala manoi. Ali morete na yare kini. Ilosu kana na dumuni nuakan. Elosi ayo wara kia papa, ay ngari kini papa, keda toto, kedi pejoko, ne beto riksa dumuni nuakan. Eda utuke si atuboringi na, otupa kini chairperson council, kede speaker, obuni nuidao naoni, alostoni, atuparikis. Ali morete na yuni kini, Yongo kede opa opaka nunati polokte program no era inesi epiri otekata Moses no atumunak. He is the minister for the youth, Honorable Atekata Moses in Teso Culture Union. My name is Honorable Okwi Constantine, the minister.
Mamjing title loka. Otekat Moses Etomeleng.
Etomeleng, yes. Yongo nesi Honorable Okwi Constantine, Minister for Information and National Guidance. Ikoto so yesi aitimi so. Araija inedi akaritori so iraiso ditunga. Professor etimonoros. Ninto de kere etimonoros. Emuria kolia.
Koliai.
Emuria kolia.
Koliai.
Papa security.
Papa,
can you take charge of the protocols?
Papa is getting up.
Hey.
Bob Marley music. Mighty Bonny King.
Yes.
Mighty Bonny King.
Papa. Ebe ya taxi pejo ke music ngona Bob Marley.
Ani bere Mighty Bonny King.
Arrange ya computer ala cheberejo.
Ani Mighty Bonny King.
Ola music ngon.
Mighty.
Mighty Bonny King opia.
Give us that song.
So katonge yala manoi.
Give us that song.
Yala manoi. Arere ya idolo piko ke damani ni yatak.
Merengo.
Bala papa be jeje no Bob Marley. No Bob Marley ngon. Okay. Okay, yala manoi. Dolo pico. Abi aje de yata kiani. Olo tunga inyama.
My security, Nyamasbere Papa. Edijo Lemberi, your Bob Marley. Yeah, Bisa Sigin Olongon. Any day I sit there, retain. By the way, I don't let Tang, I'm a quarter by Saraut. And nappy thing in our can. Bob Marley, what can B, leave a space. M-A-R L-E-Y. Then they are behind the search. DJ Silu Raru. By the way,
Dolo Pico, the queen from Zulu, the queen from South Africa, wants that song. Besunya itos.
Loko pana nyu.
Libalaje Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
Hey.
Hey DJ. You see, we have a problem with education, and one of the jobs education boys after running out of school go for is DJ. So they DJ without knowing the ethics of being a senior DJ.
Another request is Konko Kayaone Mali.
I was a DJ in Amsterdam. Very serious. That's not Bob Marley.
Queen and queens, welcome to Uganda.
Reggae style,
we have missed you so much. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We are so excited to have you back.
Uganda.
Welcome home.
Welcome
everybody. Welcome back to Africa. Welcome home. Mama, welcome back.
Welcome home. You're getting the vibe now.
Hey.
Ambassador Lolem, I'm not seeing you joining in the dance. Welcome back. Wagwan.
Emuria kolia. Atekere tobusi.